Underlords? Underlords. Let's do it. Don't you wanta Dota? Don't you wanta Dota? Do 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 do. That is probably the fastest JAC set we've ever played on stream. If you are a sub who would like to play when we play Underlords on stream, we always play with subscribers here for the most part. So I'm gonna post a game code in the I hit Lieutenant 1 last night while watching the debate, so that was fun. Alright. So if you are a subscriber and you want to play some games with us, the code is posted. The first one will be first come, first serve. And then as we play more, we're gonna play probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 games today. We're starting early, so. That's probably a good idea, Macabre. So anybody who'd like to play, I posted it in the other Underlord section. And we'll see, it's kind of early, so if people can't play, I'll post it in the general chat for anybody that wants to play. Or we could just play ranked too. JAC went 0-3. We ran a little bit bad, and the build we played was real bad. Alright, anybody else who'd like to jump in that's just in chat, there's the code. Oop. Alright, looks like trying to play... Oh, are we gonna get there? Are we gonna get there? Alright, we're doing it. A summary or a TLDR. I haven't watched any summaries from last night's debate yet. I just watched the bulk of it. There were basically too many people up there for it to be particularly useful. It was just kind of a cluster both nights. Morning Techno. Mobile friendly. It is on mobile, but it's a little bit of a heavier game. I've got one more slot for anybody that wants to play. Alright, perfect. For people that are Magic players that are thinking about giving this a try, I always do my best to talk through the very basics in the first game that we play. So, at the core, this game is very similar to a drafting or deck building game that also is about board management. One of the reasons why I think this game is very appealing to myself and a lot of other people who play card games is this isn't a dexterity or APM based game. So you buy things from this lineup up here that changes every round. And you have money in the corner that you buy things with. And then when the actual battles start, you're not actually controlling the units. So the units do all the battling automatically. That's why they refer to this genre as an auto battler or an auto chess style game. Yeah, I think so, Rob. The devs had mentioned making a turbo mode at some point, so the games in this are longer like a card game. So if you're doing well in a game of Underlords, you're gonna play for somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. The two basics to understand when you're buying units is that every unit has 2 to 3 alignments with it. And if you buy multiple units with their alignment bonuses, you gain benefits. So for example, if you have 2 different troll units in play, they get plus attack speed. If you have 2 shamans, they turn something into a frog. The second thing you want to know when you're buying things in this game is that if you buy 3 of these 1-star units, they upgrade into a much more powerful 2-star unit. So for example, here, I bought 2 of the Shadow Shamans because if my shop next round rolls a 3rd Shadow Shaman, I'll be able to go ahead and upgrade it into a 2-star. One of the things I like to stress to people who are getting started for the first time and want to try and do well while you play is that you should not feel committed to the units that you're drafting early. You can sell back units for the same amount you bought them for. So in general, you just want to stay flexible and be willing to pivot as you move into the late game. I'm going to grab Fall from Grace here. So this turns humans into a Heartless bonus, which is a little bit better benefit, and it's easier to get humans. I'm not guaranteed to get humans, so this is kind of a speculative item pick early here, but if it could pay off and be really good. There is not a way while you're drafting them. Oh, you get the question mark. Does this show the range on them? The question mark is new. That's new, I believe.
Come, Nova. We ride.
And because I'm not sure which exactly place I'm going, I'm just going to go ahead and, like, buy this Tinker here. So that way, if there's 2 Tinkers, the next one I upgrade to a level 2. Yeah, Underlords is available on Windows, Linux, OS X, iOS, and Android. It's available everywhere you want to play games. I'm actually streaming from a Linux computer now. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Welcome. Yeah, so next week, I'm going to be focusing primarily on Magic on stream because there's a new set release. But after next week, I'm going to be adding Underlords into my regular schedule, and it'll be posted on my website just like everything else. Yeah, so someone was asking if you can see the range on a unit, I think, while you're buying it. And up here, I don't think you can see the range on them. Like, is there a range listed in here somewhere? There's not, right? Where does it say range?
I got a good feeling about this.
Oh, attack range. There you go. Attack range 4. That makes sense. So you can see here on my alignment screen, I've now drafted 2 druids here. So I get the druid bonus, which is one of your lowest star druids upgrades a star. So you can see here, this unit had 2 stars on it, even though it's only a 1-star unit because the druid bonus buffed it. So I have 2 1-star druids, but they get that druid bonus together, which allows them to upgrade one of them to a level 2. Now, how do you actually win or lose a game of auto chess? So on the left side here, you can see there's 7 other people playing with me. We each have a health total. Every time you lose a battle, you take damage equal to the amount of surviving units that you lost to. And if you lose all of your health, you're out of the game. The goal is to be the last surviving player with health, obviously. So Tusk here, you can see it's lighting up the Savage here. So if I buy this and put it into play, I unlock the Savage bonus. And you can see here, while I'm in between rounds buying stuff here, it kind of tells me how close I am to, say, the Elusive bonus or the Knight bonus or the Warrior bonus. So I can kind of think about what units I want to be buying to try and maximize my synergies. I'm going to buy a second Tinker here, because if I find a third, that would be good. One of the things I really like about this game is there's a lot of different directions your builds can go in to reduce the variance of what you're actually rolling when you're looking at units. So for example, just getting 2-star units early is a good way to make your build more powerful, but also drafting powerful synergies is a good way to make your build more powerful. So there's a lot of different directions you can do to maximize the power of what you're doing. Yeah, right, Big Kitty? Definitely max nostalgia. Now, I mentioned buying things aggressively earlier.
Don't
One
worry
thing
about it.
that's worth noting too when you're talking about your economy in this game is that at the start of a round, if you have 10 or more gold, you get 1 point of interest for every 10 gold that you have. So if by starting with 10 rounds here, I'm getting an extra money at the end.
Sweat.
That's another great thing about playing viewer games in this game. All of the information in this game is heads up. So I can click on anyone else's board and see what they have in play, what their units on their bench are, what items they have. So while I'm sitting here talking and trying to explain the game for people, I haven't been going through all of that. But you can see all of this information publicly available in the game. Come on, little tree, you can do it! You can do it, tree! Get him! Yeah! Our tree did it. Give him the Groot. Our druid summons trees, which is nice. Oh. I kind of wanted that dragon there. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and level. So, another thing that to understand in this game, there's this little XP bar over here. And what XP dictates, your level allows you to find higher cost units to buy in the center here. And then past that, it also gives you more units to put into place. So by leveling to 5, I got to put a 5th unit on the board. Now, it looks like we might be about to lose our first round here. So we lost, and they have 2, 4, 5 stars worth of units, so we take 5 damage. Taking damage in the early and mid game is not a big ideal. Your health total is a resource, just like in Magic. Yeah, there's little things like that that you can do to min and max that I haven't fully gotten into, Zanman. And while I'm multitasking and playing at the same time, I don't always do everything like that. So I'm gonna put another knight into play here. And I want to sell units here to get up to that 10 gold mark. So that way I can
We'll just have to
get that point of interest. Now, something that's good to know too is your interest locks in at the start of the round. So once the fight starts, I can buy these units and have my gold drop below 10 and still collect that point of interest I mentioned. Looks like we're gonna get beat up here again. It's really not a big deal to lose rounds in the early and mid game. In fact, if you lose a bunch of rounds in a row, you actually get a lose streak bonus. So I believe it's not, I believe it's at 3. When you lose 3 in a row, you get a lose streak bonus. So I might actually intentionally want to weaken my board here. I'm gonna turn off these voice lines. They're kind of annoying. Ooh, that's a Terror Blade. This isn't really a Terror Blade build, though. Chaos Knight's a little bit better. If you only have 1 demon, you get a bonus. So I'm gonna grab the second Witch Doctor here because I already have one of those, so we might get a 2-star eventually there. I'm gonna grab Venomancer because if I do Witch Doctor, this is also a Warlock, so I get that Warlock bonus, which is nice. And we're gonna lose a 3rd round here in a row, it looks like, which should mean we get the lose streak bonus. So we'll take 3 damage. Taking minimal amounts of damage while lose streaking is ideal, because it means you're losing the least while gaining the most. It's another Terror Blade. Kind of wish I would have picked up the other one. There's an Anti-Mage there too, which synergizes with that. Yeah, I probably should have picked up the last Terror Blade as a speculative pick. I'm gonna go ahead and sell back Ska and these guys here so I can get my gold above 20, so I hit that critical point of interest. So every 5 rounds, there's one of these creep rounds, and when you beat the creeps, you get to pick new items to equip your units with. And what we're seeing here is something that I talked about earlier when we were starting, is that I want to do my best to not get locked into one specific build if I'm not seeing more units for those cards, or more picks for those. So for example, I've got 3 knights in play right now, but if I don't see more knights, I might want to pivot off of playing knights. Don't confuse me, TMS. I do that enough on my own. Alright, so there's another one possible for Venomancer, another one possible for Lycan. Again, I don't want to buy anything just yet because I want to lock in my interest for this round, but I might get rid of these Crystal Maidens and then buy these. Thanks, Moose G. Glad to hear it. Now, ideally, we want to lose this combat, but not take too much damage. So if we, like, kill one more of these 1-star units, there's 2-star units, that's fine. So we're going to take 4 damage here. Now, as a little trick, when you're buying things between rounds, is once we've been defeated, I can put this here and buy this. And even though I have too many units in play right now, I don't have to pull them back out of play until the round starts. So now I can go ahead and pull this back. Yeah, lose streak is not broken by creeps. In fact, I'm going to... I could upgrade my board here at this point, but I'm not going to, because I want to keep losing, so that way I can get my streak bonus up. So, I'm hoping this opponent beats me. So that way we can develop more economy. Nah, Bat Rider, I think I'm going to be pivoting off of knights at this point. This is not a very good knight. See, that's a little bit too much. I might want to try... My Enchantress is level 2 naturally. Tree could maybe be better than... this.
No one's hitting me.
Tree is probably better than this guy. There's another anti-mage, which frees up a spot on my bench. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this. And I'm going to sell these 2 to lock in that extra point of interest on the 30. Oh, I actually leveled up here too. Yeah, I could probably put 1 more unit into play. I think we're losing by enough that I can put this into play and still be losing, but just like lose by slightly less. Although Beetle's at the absolute bottom, so maybe that was a mistake. Beetle is also lose streaking. And this is the danger. Like, if you run into someone else who's also lose streaking, you might accidentally beat them. Yeah, so, like, we broke our lose streak here because we paired into someone else who is also streaking. So now I probably want to try and pivot into a strategy that sucks slightly less. So I'm probably going to pull off of my knights at this point. Although that's a Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is, like, pretty good. Early Dragon Knight is nice. Oh, I could take Puck, too. Maybe I'm supposed to take Puck there, too. Maybe I should have also sold to hit my interest. Looks like we're going to be good enough here to clean them out anyways. Alright, so let's kind of think about what we want to do. Do I want to pivot off of druids at this point? This next one's going to be round 15. And round 15 means it's a creep round, so you don't want to do anything. You don't want to sell anything too much on the creep round. You don't want to spend a whole bunch on the creep round. Insert wit. Thanks for the half year. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. I remembered the creep round this time. I think I'm going to sell these for the interest point. I think I'm going to lean on the night plan.
Just like the old days.
Oh, right. My humans give me the Heartless bonus, too. That's pretty sweet. I think I'm actually going to pull my druids here, Time Lord. And then I could level and slide Terrorblade in. And then Dragonite is a ranged unit now. I could level and put Terrorblade in here. That's a Venomancer upgrade. It's also double Lena, potentially. I think I want to wait to level here. So, the way leveling works... Oh, Dragonite's out of formation. Good call. The way... Oh, Viper's much better than Puck. Oh, I missed the swap. Damn.
I'll make this look easy.
The way leveling works, you spend 5 gold to get 4 XP. So ideally, you want to spend to level on a point where you're going to the next XP amount. So here, by leveling here, instead of this previous run, I get to spend 5 less gold. Of course, I also just got slaughtered here by waiting, so... I should have gotten the night buff. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to have that many non-night units. Oh, I guess selling Puck loses me the elusive bonus.
Salamene's light.
That's technically a thing, I guess. Yeah, I guess I want to keep the elusive bonus more than the slightly better unit. Oh yeah, this slows units, right? Yeah. Oh, I should probably put the regeneration boots on the Dragonite. I might level aggressively and put this other Warlock in. It's another level 2, and it gives my Knights everything lifesteal, which would be pretty valuable. I think I might level aggressively here. And just get win streaking. So give me the Warlock bonus. And then if I sell out of these, because I'm pretty unlikely to play them, I still get that 3rd point of interest. And I'm one of the first people to 8 here. I still have an okay amount of gold. We'll grab this Abaddon. one of the questions people often ask is how aggressively should they be re-rolling in the early game? And in my opinion, you just shouldn't be re-rolling in the early game, really. You should only be re-rolling if you're about to lose or if you have plenty of money and are gaining a lot of interest. So here, you can see the person I'm playing against. We're winning this fight by a good margin, and they're currently win streaking. So the fact that our army was able to roll over someone win streaking there is really good. Means we're probably in a pretty good spot. So ideally, we're looking for another Abaddon so we can level him to level 2. Those are Omni Knights. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell Terrorblade here so I hit that critical 4th point of interest. I can't slide Omni Knight in just yet, I don't think. So I'm going to go ahead and collect my 4th point of interest and then buy both of these. And then if we, like, roll a 3rd Omni Knight to hit a 2-star next turn, we'll slide him in over one of our 1-star knights.
Stand and fight.
In the center here, we can see which of our units are dealing what amounts of damage. You can see Luna and Dragon Knight really kind of carrying. Aren't any particularly good units up here, so I think we just sit tight. While we're streaking, especially, you don't want to, like, waste gold. None of these units I don't really want to sell any of these units. This is giving me an elusive bonus, but this is a unit I'm going to look to swap out at some point, so if I find a better elusive unit. Like, this Wind Ranger might actually be worth buying, because if I roll up into a level 2 Wind Ranger, I wouldn't mind replacing this Anti-Mage. This was a creep round, so we get to buy an item here. Yeah, we've been doing a bunch of Underlords content on stream. You can find a bunch of it on my YouTube channel, my website, too, once we're done today, if you're looking for more and you enjoy my stream style and content creation. I don't plan to get more mages, and Blink Dagger kind of sucks with knights, so I'm going to just grab the Aegis here. If I replace the Puck, I lose my dragon bonus. So the dragon bonus is a pretty big deal. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the other Wind Ranger here. I might want to grab Razor too, in case I might want to pivot into mages. Again, just leaving my flexibility open as the game goes along. Generally speaking, you want some kind of DPS behind your knights. Some kind of big damage unit.
Ready to help.
Wow, this person has a 3-star. Woof. And they have knights too. Would not be surprised if we get melted here. I'm glad we bought the Aegis. Oh, they also have a Kunki. They have a level 2 Terrorblade as well. Yikes. They have level 2 Terrorblade and level 3 Anti-Mage. Yep. Alright, so our item cracks here, and we don't take damage, and we don't lose our win streak, so that's nice. Yeah, this is probably someone that we're going to need to try and beat in the long run. Their composition has very strong units in it. They also have a lone druid. It's another Luna. I'm pretty close to rolling upgrades on a couple of these, so I'm going to try and re-roll to try and increase my comp here.
They're not ready to deal with me.
Got kind of melted. I have a lot of range units at this point. Oh, I should have sold. I missed the interest. I missed what my goal was at. I wanted to click to here, and I was trying to position really quickly. I think I have enough range units that I'm pulling back into the corner here at this point. I could probably use another tank. Getting Omni Knight into play would probably be ideal. I would like to hit a level 2 Omni. So we're gonna go up to 6 XP this round. That's another Luna. Do I want to hammer the level? I'm not win streaking right now anyways, so...
Celemene's chosen arrives.
Time to ditch Witch Doctor? Why? Witch Doctor's giving me my Warlock bonus. It might be early enough that I can get her to 3, so... This is the other person who destroyed us, so yikes. Oh, they've got boots on this too, or blink dagger on this too. Changing our formation to the corner here actually let us win this battle, which is pretty huge. So positioning isn't something we've talked a ton about in this first game. Generally speaking, when you have a thing that's mostly range units like this, as opposed to when you have mostly melee units, you want to be up front so that your melee units can be hitting faster. When you have mostly range units, you want to start further back so that way their melee units have to run into you. Yeah, the anti-mage bounced in behind her backline. This is also better against blink daggers and assassins. Alright, so we're going to swap Omni and Abaddon here.
Thank you, goddess.
Alright, so we're getting close to another level on that. And then I'm probably going to level up after this fight. Again, lock in my interest rate, and then I can put Abaddon back up front too. Because again, you want to level when you hit a multiple of 4. So this XP, you get 1 XP per round you play. So the 1 XP from this battle will put us up over the top. Oh, it is a creep round. Yeah, you should never level before a creep round. That's actually the first time today I've done that. I'm sure it won't be the last, but the creep round is basically a free round. So by leveling before the creep round, you lose interest. It's basically a free interest round. Did you re-explain how XP works? Yeah, you can spend 5 gold. You can spend 5 gold to get 4 XP, and you get 1 XP free per round that you play. And you get 1 XP free per round that you play. And when you level up, you see higher cost units up here more often, and you get to put more units in play. Yeah, I'm gonna swap Necropolis for Witch Doctor, but I wanted to lock in my interest rate first, because this will give me my Heartless bonus while maintaining my Warlock bonus. Oh, Beetle. Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. Were you intentionally lose streaking, or was your comp just not coming together? Because this gives us a second Heartless bonus as well, which is nice. Am I gonna get to 6 knights? Maybe eventually? That's another Dragonite. I probably want to sell these razors for the interest. So if I pull the Wind Ranger out, I lose my elusive bonus, and I think I'd like to keep my elusive bonus. Hitting Dragonite level 2 would be really good. Oh, you know, I should probably put Omni on this corner because he's a higher health total / stars. Yeah, there's another reason to keep Wind Ranger. Her damage is kind of crazy. All right, we probably need to start rolling aggressively at this point because we are getting within 1 star of dying. So like I said, you don't normally want to spend your money aggressively trying to find better units, but if you're going to be losing the game, you can't take it with you. So try and get some upgrades.
Put me on the battlefield and I'll take care of the rest. That's more like it. Good choice.
Do I want the 6th Knight? I might want the 6th Knight. I probably do. It's 20 plus 40. It gives you 15% more damage. Oh, did I miss Abaddon? I missed an Abaddon, didn't I? I didn't want the Omni Knight. The Omni Knight I'm not getting to 3. Omni's already level 2. Alright, so what do I wanna pull to fit in the last night though is the question. So I have to pull something. I think I have to lose my Warlock bonus, right? That's another Luna.
Mount and glaive.
It's a lot of
Grant
bucks.
no quarter.
I mean, I'm 1 off of the next level Dragonite. My Wind Ranger is doing so much damage. Should I drop this Necro to put in another Wind Ranger? Because I have another 2-star Wind Ranger. I lose a Heartless bonus, but I would get a second good unit. Oh my god, I forgot to buy the thing over here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, he's level 2 now too, so that's fine. We'll keep him. I need 1 more Luna, 1 more Dragonite, 1 more Abaddon. Or 2 more Wind Rangers. Copter too. We're not quite in the night stream. We've got knights, but we're not exactly doing fantastic. Would it be crazy to pull my non-knights out of here? They probably would get destroyed. There's still a few assassins, so probably. Getting Kunkud feels real bad, though. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this game still. Normally you're able to focus down by now. Everyone but Untold Death is pretty low though. I'm gonna spend the bank here trying to hit my last couple levels here.
There's no target I can't hit.
Gosh, we're so close on some of these. You got 2 3-stars. They're just like right there. Yeah, it's definitely possible that I'm putting too much weight into getting 3 stars. Yeah, selling is probably a good idea. Are we dead? We're not quite dead yet, right? This is like 11, 12, 12. All right. This is a shared, there is a shared champion pool, yep. All right, we hit the Abaddon at least. I'm one off of 2 3-star units, so we're probably dead here. We're probably dead. You're curious what shared champion pool means. It means there's a starting number of units, and then, so like, if I've drafted something, my opponents are less likely to have them, and vice versa. You get to live one more time here. Man, we won the last couple of these, so I'm not surprised we're finally getting dumpstered. I might want to reposition here, honestly. That's a pretty frustrating end. The Knights kind of have to stay together. They would have been great for us. Not really. It would have affected 3 units. The Knight buff really isn't that good when... Isn't as good when you, or isn't as good when you, like, don't have a bunch of non-knights. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for us. Maybe we'll get lucky and someone else will die first. That'll do, pig. Did you check to see that no one, I mean, that doesn't impact anything, Volpert. Like, so like, once you're in as deep as we were that game, like, looking at what other people are doing doesn't impact my decisions, right? Like, I don't have a line to pivot off of what I've done there. Like, the option to, like, change there is gone at that point. Like, in the early game, you want to stay flexible and pivot, and, like, looking for things to change to can be good then. But, like, in the late game like that, I have what I have. Alright, we're gonna play another game here. I just posted a code in the subs Discord. If you'd like to play, feel free and grab that. If we don't fill with subs in the next couple of minutes, I'll post it in the general chat. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday wherever you're at. TGIF, welcome to the weekend. If you're a new viewer who's dropping in from the Underlords channel and you're familiar with my content, my name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. I do a ton of Magic the Gathering. I've been dipping into this game since it released, and I've really been enjoying it a lot. It's definitely going to be something that's going to be in my regular stream schedule moving forward. If you're interested in seeing more of my Underlords content or anything else, be sure to check out my website, magicesports.net. There's an Underlords tab at the top there. Correct, yeah. When you're 1 unit away from level 3, it's too late to pivot. Alright, looks like we filled with subs this time around. Let's do it, shall we? I was due for a thrashing. I think I'd taken first to, like, my last 4 games. Like, I won the last 2 sub games yesterday, and then I took first at the gym and during the debate. We're running pretty good. I like leading on Tusk as a first pick, because Tusk is Savage, and Savage pairs well with Enchantress, and getting early Druids tends to be good. So, Tusk leaves us open to synergize with Warriors, which can be a fine comp to transition into the late game, and it's also good with Enchantress that you want to be going Druids anyways. So, like him as a first grab. People often ask if you're supposed to lock when you see a double here. I don't like locking on one unless you rolled a triple. So I'd rather give myself the chance to hit 2 tusks next turn. This game is very good on mobile. This has become my go-to mobile game. I usually walk on the treadmill or ride the stationary bike for 45 minutes to an hour at the gym. Yes, this is the key to doing well. We hit embarrassment of riches. So all of our other item rounds are gonna give 4 options now, which is sweet. Love that as my first item pick. If I could pick my first item pick, it would always be that one. Here we go, double axe. So again, when you buy 3 of the same unit, you get to upgrade them to a 2-star, and hitting a 2-star early is a good way to start win streaking at the start of the game. This also gives me a second warrior towards my warrior bonus, so if we roll a 3rd different warrior on the next lineup, we'll get the warrior bonus. How'd Modern go? The mono black zombies deck we played to start today was actually really sweet, and I think there's good changes to make to it if I'd be willing to play it again. The build of JAC we played this morning was really bad. So, I really don't like the clockwork units in this game. They really don't transition well to the late game, and they're only okay in the early game. Mask of Madness is fine on Axe. His buff isn't that good. We'll probably find a unit to put that on. Yeah, locking for the 3rd is fine. Locking for the 2nd, not so much. And look here. Here's that Enchantress that I talked about. So I'll go ahead and grab her and slide her in. I'll grab the 2nd Tusk.
Definitely.
You could maybe make an argument for getting the early Chaos Knight here, but I think I'd prefer to have Enchantress and get that bonus locked up, because it opens me up to, like, finding a Trent or something next turn. Happy Friday, Ghostly Float. Drow is good with the mask. I'll buy her. And again, you kind of just want to spend all your gold early aggressively, because you don't know what you're going to roll. They actually had a balance patch for Knights last night, so Knights are still good, but they're not just the busted, you should always do this. I actually kind of like Tranquil Boots, since they give the health regen now. Very reasonable. So we're looking for another Axe, another Tusk, a Druid, a Warrior. We've got a lot of different things I wouldn't mind finding here. Double Enchantress.
Leave this to me.
Gets me a level 2. Yep, sign me up. And again, just gonna go ahead and fill out my bench here, just keeping all my options open. Yeah, she can self-heal.
This is gonna
Yeah, I guess she's level 2, so putting her in front's probably fine. This game is called DOTA Underlords. It is completely free to play, and it's not free to play in the way that a card game is free to play, in that it's free to install and then you have to spend money to do anything meaningful. You literally can't give them money to play this. It is a really, really interesting strategy game that is pretty addictive. I think I've logged a little over 40 hours in the last 2 weeks. And by 2 weeks, I mean like 10 or 12 days. 10 or 11 days. It's been weird in the best way possible to be watching Valve aggressively patching and balancing this game, as opposed to playing Magic, where we're just sitting there dying to 3-mana Teferi, just like wondering if they're ever going to change anything. Hint, they're not. Remember, Artifact, Valve doesn't... Listen, fingers crossed, someday Valve is going to let me... sell my Artifact cards for cosmetics in this game, okay? So, here's something that's... Oh, actually... Pudge gives me the warrior bonus. Perfect. And I have a 4th unit here. So the warrior bonus. Oh, I should probably put the health regen thing on Pudge because he's a really good tank. So I should move my boots to Pudge, I think. Give him the punch. Wow, we are actually just not damaging their board. Do we just, like, actually do no damage to them? I think we actually just did stone cold nothing to them. Yeah, they had double 2-star. Yeah, my artifact card purchases are tax deductible at the end of the year, so I got a little bit of a discount on them. Hey, look, an upgrade for my Tusk. All right, I'm at 5 gold. Do I want to sell out of these in order to hit my interest point? I think I do. Level and put in Drow. I guess that's fair. She gives me the Heartless bonus. That's probably the good line. I grab Juggernaut here. And this for later. I missed my interest point doing this, but I think that's fine. Am I still going to be streaming Magic? Yeah, I streamed Magic this morning. As always, everything I stream ends up on my website and my YouTube channel. When the new set releases next week, it really has shown me streaming a second game how many people don't know about my website and my YouTube channel. Because there's so many people that have been like, Jeff, you've been streaming Underlords every day. Are you playing Magic anymore? It's like, I've also played Magic every day. Juggernaut over Pudge for Brawny. Yeah, that's probably an okay swap, huh? And then I can put the mask on Drow. Oh, Pudge is giving Heartless. Oh, I swapped him for Axe. This is probably better than Axe, actually, right?
You won't regret this.
Hey, Frosty Mate. Thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Give him the walrus punch. So not this round, but the next round we can pay 5 to get to 8. Yeah, they're also cut up in my Twitch VODs too. I go in and cut everything up at the end of the day. If this is going to become a regular emote from Kunka, that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, leveling round 5 is generally good. That's a second Druid. Do I want to drop the Druid in and break? I think I do. So I think I'm going to put the Druid in and break my Warrior bonus for the round. Because this gives me another level 2. I'm going to sell these for the interest. So this gives me a second 2-star, basically. So I have 3 2-stars now. Wow, they have Disruptor already, too. Man, their comp is good. They have Terrorblade. Terrorblade heals when he pops off. Exchange it with another ally. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, we just got toasted. Disruptor, round 8 Disruptor is really good. Rolling a 4-cost unit early is fantastic. So, I want to level here. I might want Beastmaster too. So I want to level, and I can put Axe in, and Axe, I guess I don't have the Brawny bonus now, huh? That gives me the Warrior bonus at least. Abaddon works towards Heartless, perhaps. Pudge might also be good. I guess I'm going to sell this back out for my point of interest. Razor's a pretty individually powerful unit. Yeah, the brawny bonus also only applies to brawny units, so, like, it's not that good to get. Juggernaut is just better than Axe. Yeah, probably. Definitely. Ooh, we dying, chat. We don't really have a plan at the moment. We're kind of just, like, free rolling. Just trying to see what synergies we end up rolling up. This is a creep round, so we want to hit our interest point and not spend anything too aggressively. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this off. Second Nature's Prophet's nice because if you hit 2 level 2 druids early, one of them promotes to a level 3, which is really good. Probably not going to get Enchantress to 3. Might grab these Crystal Maidens just because they could be good later. I have this Razor, so we could maybe move into mages. Yeah, our damage is definitely low. But again, like, I don't think it's correct to, like, this, like, at round 10. Until you're at round, like, 20 plus, I don't really think you should be established. Until you have a bunch of 2 plus costs. Because as long as you can sell your units back out for the same amount you paid for them, you should leave yourself flexible. You should get 1 gold when losing a fight. And maybe I should take that one. Yeah, hedging here is fine, but I don't think we're guaranteed to be moving in anything specific right now. Alright, sweet. So level 2 axe is probably better. Troll Warlord's pretty good. He's just a quality warrior. And I kind of need damage output. So I'm not getting my interest this round, but I think that's fine. Oh yeah, I can put Mask on him too. Because he just has a passive. You can pull the Mask off a Drow. Look at Troll go. Yeah, in fact, speaking of Drow, we're probably, yeah, look at that. Look at that, just almost 2k. We're probably gonna pull Drow at this point, right? Because she's only a 1-star. So Drow, and I'm not in Heartless anymore. Blade Mail for Axe with a taunt. Yep, that's a good idea. So I have 1 more unit I can put in here. Juggernaut gives me the brawny bonus. Yep, that's probably good. Hey, thanks for dropping in the Twitch Prime support there, Burr. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I don't know that I have enough stuff to sell. Man, the Troll Warlord is just melting their board. That's exactly what we needed, was some solid DPS output. Look at him go, chat. Tiny's a pretty bad warrior. I'd rather wait for like a Kunkka or what's it called? Lycan. If I'm gonna roll up more warriors here. I'm probably not in Abaddon at this point since I'm off with a Heartless plan. Maybe I want Tiny. If we roll a bunch of Tinies, he might be okay. This is real bad. I'm gonna sell off a Necro here. Yeah, I wanna start trying to hit interest now, that's correct. I don't know that I want to get rid of any of these, though. We might still end up in mages. Pudge is one away from an upgrade. Tiny's better than Axe. My Axe is a 2-star, so that's definitely not true currently. Alright, my Warlord's getting double Assassin tier, which really sucks. Although he's got a mask, so he's just like completely... he's just completely unbalanced with the mask. Yeah, I don't really want to sell these though, Telly. Like this, I'm 1 away from an upgrade, and this, I'm 1 away from an upgrade, and I might want to level here soon. I might want to level to 7. Yeah, like there's Lycan as another good warrior. I actually think Lycan is better than getting the Brawny buff here. What are your thoughts on this game as a card game? This is very similar to a deck building game. In fact, actually, I tweeted last night, I think this style of game is probably the biggest threat to games like Arena and Hearthstone, as far as, like, audience absorbing goes. I think this style of game really appeals to the same style of people who like to play card games. Not to mention, not only does it appeal to those same style of people, but it's, yes, it is the freest of free. It's not a fake free-to-play game. It's, it only costs you money if you really want it to cost you money. You don't put yourself at a disadvantage by not spending money on it. Yeah, I agree. The difficulty with which you have to get into it is not terribly high. If you have a capacity for card games. If you're good at card games, it's easy to get into a game like this. Alright, creep round. Alright, I think I'm going to sell a lot of these mages to hit my interest point. Imagine if you had to open an MTG trade interface to sell your Slar, right? Oh, God. That sounds miserable. I don't even want to think about it. I would love a Lone Druid here to replace my Nature's Prophet. You have 10 seconds to find a free bot, right? Alright, so if we can survive one more round, we get to level for minimal cost. So I kind of want to level now, but I'm not win streaking anyways. So I'd rather wait to level, because the only reason to spend extra money to level early is if you're trying to protect a win streak, and I'm not currently doing that. It's too late for that. I don't know that I have a unit that Mask is good on, but the rest of these items kind of suck. I guess I'm going to get Summoning Stone. I have Lycan and I have Nature's Prophet. And we might get a Lone Druid at some point. Maybe I should sell out of these for my interest point. Although I guess I can't now that I bought this. I can sell out of all of these. Sell out of those two and get my interest point. So the loot item quality is based on the round number, I believe. Actually, maybe it's based... I actually don't know, because I guess your player level goes up as the round number goes up. I assumed it was round number, but maybe that's a bad assumption. Man, I really need another DPS unit. This game is called DOTA Underlords. It runs on Windows, Linux, OS X, and iOS and Android. It is a ton of fun. So we'll go... Oh, I should have leveled first here. If you level first, the higher your level is... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Clicked on that by mistake. Yikes. Well, we're down 5 gold and an interest point now. We'll use it eventually, but... Yeah, mobile's cross-platform. In fact, Sunshine Pineapple in this game has a phone next to their name because they're playing on mobile. I mean, if Steam supports one Linux platform, it basically runs on everything. I have no idea what the Arena Mastery path is, so I don't have a comment on it. Yikes, I'm so tilted I clicked on that by accident. Oh, it's while hovering here. Sweet. That's what I was trying to see, and I accidentally clicked while right-clicking. I meant to right-click, and then I accidentally clicked on it by mistake. Is Trent better than this? No, I have the Summoner's bonus. That's another Troll Warlord. That's sweet. You can play with bots offline. If you need to leave during a match, it's like any other multiplayer online game. You'll have to concede. If you're playing a match online with other people. And Brad is killing. Sweet. And level 2 Nature's Prophet means that we technically have a level 3 here, because one of these druids will be level 3. That's another level on Pudge, huh? Huh? Oh, he's probably better than Juggernaut. Yeah, I should have switched him with the level 1 Juggernaut. I'd lose my brawny buff, but I'd just have a better unit in play, which I think is ideal. Poor Tusk, he's trying his best. At least we're only going to take 4 or 5 points of damage this round. 5 total looks like. You take 1 damage per star unit, and then plus 1 per 10 rounds that have gone. So we're probably going to level after this round, because we're going to 8. That's just a level 3 Arc Warden. I picked up the Arc Warden speculatively. It is also a creep round, so we don't want to level yet. If I just hit a random L2 on him, what's the damage output like on? The level of micro you need to play this game is not that dissimilar to Arena, which is one of the reasons why it's been very popular with card game players. So I'm going to go ahead and level up here after I pick my item. Which lets me put this guy into play. So do I want my warrior bonus, or do I want just a level 2 in here? So I could just put Arc Warden in, but then I don't get my warrior bonus. And like, those are the kind of choices you have to make where it's like, well, do I want my bonus, or do I want just the higher quality unit, just the higher star cost? Arc Warden's my highest damage unit here. Ooh, Disruptor's a Shaman. Good call. So Shaman would pair well with this. And I could probably pull Lycan, because he's my 3rd Savage unit. And Disruptor lets me get that bonus. Although now there's another Lycan. Probably sell this off. Oh, it's also Brawny. That's perfect. Hey, Laughing Skull. Thank you for the 5-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, the only thing that's kind of micro-intensive is when you're trying to artificially inflate the size of your bench between rounds, but the number of times where you need to do that are kind of low. I don't do that frequently. And maybe at like the tippy top level of play that'll end up being really important, but I think a lot of the time it's probably not. Looking for another Troll Warlord to upgrade him. Arc Warden just pumping out the DPS here. It was a good snap off. And that was a good example of like picking up 2 as a speculative purchase because we got lucky and rolled the 3rd. And if we hadn't gotten lucky and rolled the 3rd to hit that next level on it, we probably would have just done without. Not buying anything or rolling before this combat starts because I want to get my 5 points of interest. I'm gonna grab these 2 Abaddons for the same reason I grabbed this guy before. If I roll a 3rd Abaddon, it might be good. They have 2 3-stars. Good lord. Not only do they have 2 3-stars, but they're playing assassins. I might want to pull my comp back into the corner. I think I've picked up enough ranged units at this point that might be ideal. The Mageologist is streaking here. Ew. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sell these off so I hit my point of interest. Are there 2 people with level 3 tinies? Oh, this guy's destroying us. Please kill him. Thank you. Wow, we might be about dead here. And again, I mentioned normally you don't roll that aggressively, but we're at a point where we're kind of just getting slaughtered, and you can't take it with you, so we're going to start rolling aggressively to try and, maybe I just want to level up too, though? That's a Kunkka of our own. I'm gonna do that for now, I guess. You can tell it's a creep round because I leveled aggressively. Number 1 sign is a creep round. I leveled aggressively. I'm gonna grab higher class criminal. Yeah, the late game druids do not, and we've talked about this before, druids do not transition well into the late game. But I just haven't had a good opportunity to pivot off of them. Alright, that's a Kunkka upgrade. I was looking for a Troll Warlord upgrade. That's a Lycan upgrade. Lycan is probably better than Tusk, huh? He gives me my human bonus too. I also have the summoner item. That makes my summoned units better, so Lycan's good for that as well. Yeah, lone druid's good. In general, the base druids don't transition well into late game though, and I haven't seen any lone druids this game. Man, are we gonna take through this? Are we gonna take through this? This person crushed us earlier, so our Kunkka, come on. Come on, I know he's a 3-star, but you can do it, chat. You can do it, squad. We did it. Yeah, Axe fighting with the trees is like on flavor. God, the Troll Warlord is still just our highest DPS. That's so absurd. Can I find another Warlord, please? Ring-a-ding-ding. Troll Warlord was our highest damage at level 1. So, we've got all 2 stars now. If I could get another Warrior in here, that would be nice. Yeah, Warrior with Mask is really good. What do I want to round out my comp with? I probably want to round this comp out with another Warrior. Give him the boat! Give him the boat! Are we doing it? Oh yeah, Doom's a great suggestion. I don't have a what's it called yet, right? I don't have a troll damage. Troll damage is just 3k again. Good games, Time Lord. In one way or another, this game's probably going to be done fairly soon. So again, if you're a subscriber and you want to play in the next game, I think we're going to do 1 or 2 more after this at least. Make sure you're in the subs Discord, and I'll post the party code in the channel there. Arc Warden is my 2nd highest damage output, so swapping that out's probably not a good idea for me. Oh, we frogged their 3-star. It just didn't do anything. That was so good. Oh, they have a lone druid. Probably part of the reason we haven't been seeing it. People want me to swap my druids out? I don't know. The Nature's Prophet making things have been pretty good. I feel like Nature's Prophet's been pretty good. Yeah, the Shaman buff is very good. I agree. I don't have a mana item, unfortunately. There's a Doom. So I definitely want Doom. I'm pretty far off of level 10, though. So now I'm going to buy Doom, and then we're just going to race for level 10, right? Oh, that's true. I have Scotty at Arc Warden, because it copies... Oh, you know what? I should put Blade Mail on Kunkka, probably. So I probably just want to go for level 10 at this point now. Oh, 2 2s versus a 3. Oh, get him. Get him. Yes. Is level 1 Doom better than Axe? I guess Axe is giving me the brawny buff. It's a creep round. Creep round. Good call. Good call. Creep round. Creep round. Creep round. So I need like 40 gold to level still. I should have sold this Pudge too. I should have sold the Pudge too. I missed a point of interest. I think we're just like level 10 for Doom. Round out that warrior bonus. Get another good unit in here. We're not getting Troll Warlord to 3. This game's gonna end before then. Listen, I don't know if that was the right pick, but it's the funny pick, so we're gonna go for that one. Alright, so 2 rounds we hit level 10. Listen, my Arc Warden splits up, so I play Magic professionally. I'm incredibly lucky. My opponent's health bars are over here. They're at 53 and 85. I'm at the bottom, but we're streaking. What does that pick do? Units attacking my shamans have a 5% chance to turn into a chicken. So this is the other person who's streaking. So it's going to depend on... This combat's very important. If we win here, we're in a good spot to win the match. If we lose here, we're probably dead. That was not a good boat hit on our Kunkka. Looks like we're going down, Sugar. Sugar, we're going down. Yeah, they've got a lot of 3s. Are we actually dead? Nope, just mostly dead. Okie doke. Alright. Oh. Let's go. Alright. Oh, can't take it with you, chat. Can't take it with you. Is this the last game? No, we're gonna play 1 or 2 more after this. Still real early. Get him! Get him! You think we're dead? I think we've died, chat. Ho-ho! Chickens! Alright, listen. We got to chicken them there for a second. We top 3'd. I'm gonna call that a success. I'm gonna call that a success. And that's one of the things I really like about this game, as someone who's lost in a lot of quarterfinals and Magic the Gathering tournaments, is that this game, I feel like I can accomplish something and have a sense of like, we did okay without getting exactly first. These people are great. Buy their stuff. Alright, if you're a sub who wants to play, I'm going to post a new party code in the subs Discord. If we don't fill with just subs, we'll open it to everybody. If you are someone who already played, please wait a second before joining to give new subs a chance to get in. If you already got to play a game today, please give other people a chance to pop in. These people also great. Consider buying their stuff. All right, sweet. Let's do it. You're not wrong, V-Ball. You're not wrong. Again, I don't think you're supposed to lock for a double. I'm gonna grab Bloodseeker here because he actually scales up pretty good if you can get into there. Yes, yeah, exactly. If you have a bad start and get kind of screwed by variants, you can still finish in the top half and feel reasonable. Which is nice. Whereas in Magic, it's first or last. I'd be interested to see what kind of tournament structure you would have for this game. I'd imagine you have some kind of round-robin system where you give people points based on their... You give people points based on where they finished. There are any units that lose you round 1? I don't think so, but there's definitely combinations of units that lose you rounds 2 and 3. I've definitely lost round 3 before. So, Ogre Magi isn't a super great unit on its own, but I really like playing the mage comp. I think it's a lot of fun and it's reasonably powerful, and having a mage that's a frontline mage is very valuable, so I like picking him early in case mages end up being open. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Striker. So, the units that you see appearing come from a total pool of starting units, and which gold cost, which tier of units appear are determined by your player level. And then all units everybody is drafting from drafts from a shared pool. So, if someone else is also drafting the same units as you, you're less likely to get those units. And then I assume the way they're going to keep this game varied and interesting as things go along is by, God, do I want to sell this to get double tiny? Yeah, boots on Seeker are a good idea. Do I want these tinies? Tiny's better if I'm gonna end up in Wizards because he tanks. So I think I'm gonna sell out of the Bloodseekers and grab these tinies. Tiny is also a primordial, which synergizes with Razor later, which is nice. Leveling early there means I'm more likely to win this fight if we don't pair into someone with a bunch of level 2s. And it means I'm more likely to roll some mages next turn because a lot of the mages cost 2 and 3. I might not have the DPS to kill this level 2, this 2 stars. I think we're gonna lose here. Yeah, if we hit round 5 Razor would be sweet because we're one mage away from the mage bonus right now. So Razor would be good. Lena's also fine. Yeah, my another tiny would be fine too because I'd like a level 2 tiny. But Razor would round up my primordial bonus in addition to my mage bonus, so he'd be ideal. There's Razor. All right, back in the corner we go. And just like that, we hit the mage bonus and we hit the primordial bonus, and we're off to the races. If we hit a, we want to hit a Lena. If we hit a Lena, we round out the human bonus too. Oh no! They've got anti-mages, chat. Doesn't matter, we got mages. That's a good question. So the reason why I pulled my units back to the corner that turn is the bulk of my composition is now ranged. What do I prefer about Underlords to teamfight tactics? Cross-platform support. both mobile and Linux. I stream from a Linux computer, and I was looking for a game that I could play on my cell phone. So the tiny bars next to each of these indicate how many more of those things you need for a bonus. So for example, the next mage bonus happens when I get 2 more unique mages at 6. The next primordial bonus, however, happens when I hit 4. I might grab, usually warriors plus mages is good. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these tusks here, because if we roll another tusk, we could potentially have level 2 to slot in. One thing that's important to note about the class bonuses is while you can put 2 of the same unit on the battlefield. Oh yeah, I could pull the Ogre Magi, because he's my 4th wizard at the moment, that's true. Razor go, Razor go. While you can put 2 of the same unit on the battlefield, it's worth noting this two star enchant is just a death of me. While you can put 2 of the same unit on the battlefield, you need to have unique units in order to get the bonuses. So like 2 tusks doesn't give me 2 warrior and 2 savage. However, if I round out my warriors with axe, I would get a bonus later. Do I sell the Ogre Magi to get interest here? Do I sell the Ogre Magi to get interest? I think so. Because he's not super important, especially if I'm going to be in warriors plus mages. If I have other units that I can put up front other than Ogre Magi, that's ideal. And it's looking this game like I will. Oh, that was unfortunate that Razor popped before he summoned his wolves. Not ideal timing for us. And one of the things that you need to know about mage comps when you go it is that, one, we could really use a 2-star. We're close here. The second is that your mages are very squishy in the early game, so you should expect to be losing in the early and likely the start of the mid game, and towards the end of the mid game is really when you want to pivot. In fact, we've lost 2 in a row now. I think I'm going to pull my items off of these units and probably start lose streaking. And I'm gonna intentionally not put this axe in because I'd like to lose the next couple. So that way I can generate some economy. Extra gold. So you can get up to 3 extra gold at the end of the round based on win or lose streaking. Oh, I should probably put Razor further up so his ult works better. Although, ideally, I would like to kill some other units so I take less damage. I'm going to level up here so I have a higher chance of rolling the better mages, because the higher your level is, the better chance you have of rolling something more expensive. Yeah, this is a new game, released about 2 weeks ago. Week and a half, something like that. Hey, T-Kush, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. Hope you're having a fantastic search your weekend. Thanks for keeping me around here. You really don't want to start worrying about your health total too much till you're like sub 40. You can see 1 bonus lose streak gold. Hey, look, there's a Crystal Maiden. I can put someone else on the battlefield. Do I want to? I can probably afford to put someone else on the battlefield. Just so I lose slightly less badly. We're dying by a good amount. If I accidentally queue into one of the bottom people here, okay, so this person's also lose streaking, so maybe putting in these units was bad. If I win by mistake here, I want to start trying to win. Yeah, I put in too many units and we're gonna win now. That's unfortunate. Kill my squishies! Kill my squishies! Kill my squishies! Perfect. Look at that. We kept our lose streak and we only took 2. That is an ideal lose streak right there. And this person will slaughter us too. Sweet. So we are intentionally lose streaking at the moment. Maybe I want to punch for later. We'll see what warriors we roll up. I'm not really committed to any specific warriors. So if we roll a 2-star Pudge, we could easily replace Tusk. I guess we're kind of committed to Tiny because he gives me the primordial bonus with Razor. Yes, it's random who you play against and who you play into. Alright, so we're going to sell Pudge for interest. And then we're going to go ahead and buy these 2. Oh, this is a creep round. Good call. So I do want to make sure I don't accidentally lose the creep round. Because I would like my pick of the items. So let's put Axe in. So you can theoretically, when you're lose streaking, you can accidentally lose to the creeps and then not get a good item choice. That's real awkward.
As long as my sister isn't here to slow me down, I'll be fine.
Once the round starts, you can spend your gold because you lock in your interest. And then I'm going to swap Axe back out for the Tusk again. Crystal Maiden generates mana passively for all of our units. No one's been able to tell me a compelling thing that TFT does that makes it worth playing over this game. And this game runs on Linux and mobile, so I don't understand why I would be drawn to the other one. TFT is just more popular on Twitch because it has a bunch of League fanboys following it. And League's the more popular between Dota. And I'm not familiar with Dota or League, so I have no predisposed disposition. So mobile support's a pretty big tiebreaker for me. So that's just a buzzword, Engineer Jam. Unless someone can measurably tell me and make a mathematical argument for why the game has less variance, they're just bullshitting you. And they're making stuff up to make themselves feel better. Your feelings are not facts. Show me the math. This is happy. Are we going to win by mistake? If we win by mistake, we have to pivot to trying. Please kill my squishies. Please kill my squishies. Please kill my squishies. Kill him. Thank you. Also, Riot is created, from my understanding, doing some reading about Riot as a company. I don't think I'd like to support Riot as a company unless there's a big gaming reason to do so. Yeah, I'm not trying to win yet, Bob. We're currently lose streaking, okay? At some point, we'll level, and then we'll do some more stuff. Like, I'm purposely not going to upgrade Tinier, because I want to lose streak one more time. At least one more time. And I'm going to go ahead and level here, because again, getting higher level is leveling quickly with mages is good, because a lot of your mages cost a lot of money. All right, that's a Crystal Maiden. Do I want to level here? Am I gonna win by mistake if I level? I can put another unit in here too. What time am I planning to sign off today? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build her. We're losing by a lot. And I'd like to lose by slightly less. So leveling not only lets you put more units into play, but it changes the distribution here of which units you see. Alright, yeah, I could probably start putting in, like, my axe and stuff here. Because we're taking a lot of... like I said, when you start getting down to around 50 and 40, that's when you want to start thinking about, maybe not sucking as much. Lycan's probably better than Tusk, right? We're losing on purpose because if you lose a bunch of rounds in a row, you get extra currency at the end of the round. And your health total in this game is a resource. So we might pivot from lose streaking at this point. We'll see. If we lose one or two more, I won't cry about it, but our comp is a little bit better now.
Okay, everyone, let's try not to die this time.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna break our lose streak up here at this point. That's fine. We put all of our dorks into play, so winning once we started trying to win is probably a good sign. Although this axe with the mask we might actually not kill. This would actually be a great one to lose streak continue on, because we're only gonna take 5. Deal. So again, ideally, you want to be lose streaking while taking the least amount of damage. That's perfect. We took 3. We like keep our lose streak bonus, and we took 3. So that was like a best possible outcome for us. That's a Kunkka. That's probably going to be my next unit. There's a Dragonite here too, though. Because I already have a Puck. So yes, I probably want the Dragonite, huh? I'll grab the Kunkka too, just in case. Honestly, Kunkka might just be better than the axe is. Yeah, I think Puck's fine when you're staying mages. Like, this is probably going to be a build where we end up going 6 mage, honestly. And then we're going to 3 XP after this win. So I probably want to level next round. Yeah, I could swap, like, yeah, Razor should be in the middle. I mean, I kind of want to try and lose streak one more time, right? Yeah, 6 mage gives them a huge penalty on, it's another Lina. I'm gonna wait on the Lina because I want to lose streak here. I'm gonna make that swap because it gives me interest, though. We might.
Now it's our turn.
We might win because we put Kunkka in, but I think it's right to do.
Chance in hell.
Hopefully they still melt us. Hopefully we have a close game. That would be ideal. No, I think we're gonna get him. Oh, they have a Terror Blade. They have a level 2. We could. Sweet. All right, so we took 6 here. And then from here, we're probably going to stop lose streaking. Because we're gonna drop in the DK. This is a level 2 now. Yeah, we're going to attempt to stop lose streaking at this point. I'm pretty unlikely to end up on Arc Warden here, so I'm going to go ahead and sell these for the point of interest. And again, you don't roll aggressively to try and complete your things until you're at a point where you are gaining lots of interest, you're about to lose the game. If you're doing okay against the hardest difficulty bots, I'd encourage you to just jump in and start playing with people. This is a game that's a lot like Magic in that being good is going to allow you to consistently finish in like the top 3 to 4, but you need to be a little bit lucky usually to finish first. Just like in Magic, you need to run hot to win a tournament, but being good will get you top 64 or top 32 depending on the size of the tournament. You need to run good usually a little bit to finish in exactly first. All right, so we're looking for Razors, Kunkas, Lycans, Dragonites. Some more mages. Actually, what's it called? The human mage keeper of the light. Melty horses would be great here, because if we hit melty horses, we'd be able to get a 5th, 6th human and round out that bonus. Mage humans are real good. This game was a great example, I feel like, of how, and obviously we're not done yet, but I feel like we showed well how to lose streak here. I might clip this game separately and put it up, because I feel like we did a really elegant job of pivoting from lose streaking just long enough to get going and now pivoting into winning. We haven't fully started winning yet, but if we run from here, it'll be good. Yeah, we leveled aggressively to move into mages too, which was nice. Had a lot of quality synergies that came together. My Razor is too far back. I might want to swap Razor and DK, just so Razor is a little bit closer, because I want him to be like in the thick of it a little bit more. So that way when he ults. Well, DK also is kind of tanky, so I kind of want him in front of these. I believe this hits us. Yeah, that hits us on a win streak, which is sweet. Hey, Greg, thanks for the 7 months of support there. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. The Brown Bear is streaking, and they beat our army back that time, so that's kind of scary. I'm going to grab Kunkka here. I'm going to go ahead and roll, see if we can get an upgrade. Sweet. I'm going to miss a point of interest here, but I think that's fine. I'm still pretty far off of leveling up, and I don't have enough gold to get that way anyways. And, oh, it's a creep brown. I'm so dumb. You could tell I'm doing something stupid, because you can tell it's a creep brown because I'm doing something stupid. Yeah, generally speaking, unless your composition is complete and total garbage, you don't want to spend money on the creep rounds because you're going to beat the creep rounds by default. Which 2-piece am I looking to finish my composition? 2 mages. I definitely want a Keeper of the Light because Keeper of the Light will round out a human. And then I probably want Lich as my 5-cost mage. So Keeper, Lich would be my 2 ideals, I think. And again, once you get to rounds like 15 to 20, you should probably have a reasonable idea of what you want your final composition to look like. So that way you start knowing what to look for. This is the person in first who has not lost a round, so would not be surprised if we die here. Oh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Kill the Doom! Oh, it's just an axe. Oh, it's just an axe. Woo! Well, I replaced my tanks. No, I think my tanks are pretty good here. I'm looking for upgrades for, like, Lycan in these, but, like, Lycan's kind of a double tank because he summons wolves as well, which is nice. So, ideally, I'd like to see 2 more Lycans. I did 1 reroll there because if I rolled into a Kunkka, I would like to upgrade my Kunkka. But I'm not going to roll again because I want to tuck my interest. Puck's not even 2 stars. Yeah, that does feel bad. But Puck is giving me a mage bonus and a dragon bonus. So I think it's important to keep Puck on my composition here. We swap in a Doom for Lycan. I don't know. Like someone just mentioned, Lycan's extra good with Crystal Warden too. Or Crystal... What's her name? Crystal Maiden? Crystal Warden, Crystal Maiden. You keep your bonus if your character dies giving those. You do, unless it's like the knight bonus, which explicitly requires part of it for your knights to be next to each other. We might hit level 3 Razor this game. It's still kind of early. Man, none of those are Kunkka. I honestly might want to save and level here just so I'm more likely to hit my 2, 3, and 4 costs. I really just kind of wanted to hit a level 2 Kunkka before doing that, but it is what it is. Yeah, you'll have a better chance of finding a Lich too at some point. I'm also looking for Keeper of the Light, right? So this round, I'm going to 7 XP. So I want to wait to level next round, because again, ideally you want to level when your experience is a multiple of 4. Does anybody else have Crystal Maiden? I wish this game had a quick reference screen to show me who has what units. I don't think I saw any other Crystal Maidens. You want to level when your experience is a multiple of 4 because you buy experience in 4-point increments. Next round's the creep round. It is, isn't it? Yeah, good call. So we're not leveling next round. We'll level after it. Because I want to get that extra interest, because the creep round's mostly a freebie. So again, especially when you're streaking, your composition should be more than enough to beat the creep round you're going into. So you don't want to spend extra gold going into the creep round. Because the creep round is basically free interest. It's just free money. No, I'm actually gonna do one more, Marius. So you are here early enough for that. And I'm not gonna reroll even though my gold is high, because I'm gonna level after this round. In fact, I can spend down to the 50 range. So it does matter a little bit, K-Wiz, because even though the experience counter rolls over, you've basically invested money into experience kind of sooner than you needed to. So unless you really need the level for some reason, you generally want to wait because you'd rather have that gold sitting in your account earning interest rather than have it spent in advance. Yes, I'm just going to put, unless we find a Keeper of the Light or a Lich, I'm just going to drop the second Kunkka into play. That's correct. Oh, Final Flash. This is your favorite mage item. Reset the cooldown and give them full mana when they drop below 30 health. Yes, please. There's a Lycan and a Dragonite. So again, I want to make sure I cash my max interest here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll buy these once the round starts, because once the round starts, you lock in your interest rate. As long as we don't play against Zugwa, we should be good. And I think we beat them last time, actually, so we might be fine still. So we started, so let's buy these. And this means I'm 1 unit away from upgrading either of these, which is great. This is gonna be close. We might actually lose here. Yeah, wow, woof. Alright, well we didn't lose by a lot, but that's a tough nut. Who was that? That was Happy Angels? Oh, they're also streaking, so they're doing well down here too. So, if we hit Kunkka, Lycan, Dragonite, Razor, if I hit another Razor, I'm probably gonna put in another Razor, just because he's my highest damage output here. The unit is just so insane. Yeah, there's a Kunkka. I could just buy Tide and put Tide in. I'm just gonna buy Tide and put Tide in. He just value Tide. Tide, for people that are new, Tide's Ravage just stuns a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the Tide AoE is just absurd. Imbic is also streaking here. So a couple of players got really low and then started streaking. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Alright. Well, their streak was no match for us. So I don't think Tide is in my final composition, but he's definitely fine on the board for now while I'm waiting to find something in my final composition. So if I find a Keeper or a Lich, I'm going to swap out Tide. Yeah, putting boots on Tide is probably fine, because Dragonite's usually not in combat too much. There's my Lycan upgrade. There's my Melty horses. Oh, Fish Lamp Clock, I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to playing this game while other things are going on. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Getting close to the 1 year mark. Let's keep it up. I appreciate it. Sorry. Good game, Ray House. Melty horses. So, if you can put your units wherever you want. In fact, I can look at their compositions and position based on their compositions. But because my composition is mostly ranged, I want to be in the corner. And actually, I probably want to sell Tide, right? And I forgot to put his boots on someone else. There's the Dragonite upgrade I was looking for. So we're going to lose some interest here. And I'm going to sell Kunkka. Alright, so we're 3 Crystal Maids away from a level 3 there. And we have our full human bonus, which is pretty sweet. We have, once we hit level 10, once we find a Lich, we'll probably level to 10 and get our full mage bonus. Isn't Doom an upgrade for Tiny? Maybe. Tiny is technically giving me the primordial bonus, which is useful on Razor. Yeah, I believe the boat's considered magic damage. I'm pretty sure the boat's considered magic damage and gets the mage bonus, but I might be wrong on that. Alright, and then there were 2. Boat is definitely magic damage. Good stuff. It is a creep round. Don't spend, Jeff. It's a creep round. Don't spend. It's a creep round. Wow, tier 5's a really low probability here. Only 3%. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot to win. We're streaking and they're not. They're level 10. They rolled up to 10, chat. They pulled a Hoagland. They rolled up to 10 on the creep round. Honestly, getting to 10 and dropping a second L2 Razor in would be fine. Yeah, if you hold over your level, it shows you the percentages now. That was in last night's patch. God, level 2 drag DK. The level 2 DK dragon looks so sweet. I think I want the heal unit here. Holy crap, we might get a Puck upgrade. I almost forgot Puck was sitting on 1 star, because he's mostly just sitting there enabling the dragon and the mage bonus. Wow, we both have level 2 Dragonites. That's why that one took a little while. Give him the boat! Oh, geez, that was not close. That was not particularly close. Oh, and the melty horses. I'm not strictly looking for Lich. I'm also looking for Pucks and Razors too. And like Crystal Maidens. And like, if I wait 1 more turn to level, I have to spend 5 less, which is nice. Ooh, there's a Lich. Okay. Alright, and the mage bonus goes from 40% magic resistance to minus 100% manage resistance. So, like, this Lich is a big upgrade. Alright, and they lost to us before we put this Lich in. So, let's go, chat. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clip this game and pull it out on its own. This is a great example of how to pivot from loose streaking elegantly.
More bodies for the pyre.
More bodies for the pyre, God bless. So I'm looking for a Puck, I'm looking for Melty Horses, I'm looking for Razors, I'm looking for Crystal Maidens. Opponent took 16 damage from that loss, God bless. Yeah, the melty horses are still good. It's alive! Look it's the little things, chat. We weren't like really looking for a puck upgrade, but you know, it's nice to say we have it. It means when we screenshot at the end, it's less embarrassing because there wasn't just like this level 1 puck hanging out. The chance for tier 5s at level 10 is only 6%. It's still pretty low.
No one's stopping us.
Yeah, Knight is still... Listen, 1 cost 4 and 5s are like less embarrassing than 1 cost 2s, okay? 1 cost 4s and 5s can be hard to find. Yes. Yeah, that's another good observation. The opponent was doing really well early. The opponent was at 80 life when we started going head-to-head here, but they're on druids, which are much weaker in the late game than we are. This is a creep round, so we're not going to buy this just yet. Yeah, the UI has only been getting better and better. I've been really impressed with. It's been refreshing coming from Wizards, the amount of the rapidness they've been doing in making this game better. Give him the boat. Yeah, I mean, I guess these are technically here. The chances of getting L3s are really low, though. You need a lot. Oh, ho, ho. Refresher orb the Kunkka. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ship the orb. Refresher orb is the most busted item in this game, for those who are unfamiliar. Looking for melty horses. Looking for melty horses. Looking for melty horses. Heyo! Melty horses away! Melty horses away! There's a crystal maid too. We might realistically. I'm only buying crystal maids and razors from here. Those are the only units we're buying because these might hit L3. And we might be dead. This game might be done before that even happens. Oh, so many boats and melty horses. We're too far ahead for our horses to matter. we are running real good at this point. And I've been on the other side of games like this too. Like realistically, there's like nothing they can do at this point. Listen, I know we didn't get there at the end, but we were only 1 and 2 off, so I wanted to spend it all. All right, and remember, ooh, their Tide was really good here. That might pivot it. I said there was nothing they could do, but Tide might change things here. That got really close because of their Tide. We're definitely, win or lose, we're gonna play another game after this. So if you're a sub who would like to play in the next game, make sure you're in the subs Discord. Again, if you're someone who has already gotten a chance to play a game with us today, I'd ask you that you wait to give other people a chance to get in. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no, Matto, thanks for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Sell all CMs and go all in on the Razor. Oh no, chat, what if this is the last round and we don't get any 3 stars? What if we don't get any 3 stars? What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, DK's real good. DK's real good. Good game, Zagawa. Sagwa. My comp really fleshed out ideally at the end there. And that's how you lose streak into doing well. If you're a new viewer, we've actually gone up in viewers since we've been in the Underlord section, so that's kind of sweet. Welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I stream Magic as a full-time job, but this game recently released and I've really been enjoying it. I'm planning to work some of this into my regular schedule after the Magic set release next week. You can find lots of videos of me streaming this already. I've played like probably 40 hours or so. And you can find it on my website, magicesports.net. Click Underlords at the top. If you're a sub, I posted a link in the subs Discord for the code. Give new folks a chance, please, if you've already gotten a chance to play today. I appreciate it. Pretty much all the time when I'm streaming this, we're pretty much playing sub games. Seems like a really fun way to engage with the community. So we can play with 7 people at once. It's been a lot of fun. So we got one more spot here if anybody hasn't played yet. It looks like we're full. Sweet. And I really appreciate our community here is pretty great. I appreciate the folks that are giving other folks a chance to get in. This'll probably be my last game. I don't love any of these in my first unit, but again, for people who are new, when you're starting off buying, one of the keys to getting better in this game is not locking yourself into a particular squad in the early game. All of your 1-star units sell back for the same amount of gold that you bought them for, so buying aggressively early to leave yourself flexible to what you roll tends to be ideal. This item is such a good example of Valve balancing this game really well and aggressively. Nobody was buying these when they were just boots that gave bonus movement speed. And now that they give health regeneration, they're actually meaningful. So for people that are new, 2 different things that you're looking for when you're buying in the early game, even the late game for your synergies. The first is that when you buy 3 of the same unit, they upgrade to a 2-star unit that's much more powerful. The second is that each of your units have these different alignments that give you bonuses based on having multiple units of those alignment. So looking to get multiples of the same unit to upgrade them, as well as getting units that have synergies with each other are the ways that you have different ways to build a better board. You don't control the units on the board at all personally, so there's no micro involved in this game, which is nice. It means if you're an old angry man like me, you don't have to click very quickly and then lose because you can't. I had a really good Strange Bedfellows game last night that I took first in. That was a fun one when it came together. Yeah, these are kind of just all over the place again here. I guess the scrappy bonus is like really pretty bad.
The Enchantress has arrived.
So I don't think I'm gonna do those. Actually, I'm gonna take the Sandalar here, I think, because he's kind of okay, and he's a 2-cost, so just has a higher caliber than some of these others. So there's a lot that goes into positioning your units in the field. So the big difference, if you were here for the last game where we were mages and we were huddled in the corner, the mages are primarily ranged units, so I wanted to have them further back, so that way my opponent's melee units take damage as they run at my ranged units. Starting here, all of these units have melee attacks, so I'm starting with them up front, so that way my opponent, that's a Queen of Pain. That's double Queen of Pain, and I can have the Assassin bonus already. Should we go with the Assassin bonus for the memes? I think Assassins are probably one of the weaker bonuses right now, but they're funny. If you're good at high rolling, the assassin bonus is good. I think Kralls might have joined and got disconnected. Yeah, nine assassins is definitely not good. 6 assassins is probably fine because you can sprinkle in other compositions with them. Yeah, recognizing when you need to pivot off of something is really important. And look at that. That's an early L2. Early L2s are pretty good. And the assassins kind of jump into the enemy lines. So you can kind of just put them back wherever. 9 assassins just about rolling dice. Yeah, your comp when you have 9 assassins is very high variance. With pockets. I love that there's a pocket stand item in this game.
Beg me to kill them.
Is my assassin gonna beat them? He is. Yeah, we had a 9 assassin build without pocket sand yesterday. It wasn't very good. Man, I kind of wish I would have gotten Strange Bedfellows, huh? But that's a turn 6 Slark and Sand King. Like, we're gonna have 6x assassins by the time we hit level 6. We're gonna lose this round though. Or 2 TBs in this pack too. Okay, so I was gonna say let's just lose streak, but that's a Queen of Pain, so I'm gonna buy that level and drop in Sand King here. And then I need to hit in 2 rounds, we'll hit level 6 and be able to drop in the Morphling, and then we'll have the 6x assassin bonus.
No more playing around.
One of the things that's tough about playing the assassin build is it's hard to tell looking at the board if your comp is winning or losing sometimes. You're like, how many of my guys are left? I have no idea. I have no idea. So again, you gain 1 experience per round that you play. So this is going to go to 3 this round, and then it'll go to 4, and then we'll pay 5 to buy 4 more. And again, if we lose some rounds in the early game, that's not a big deal. Not getting streak gold kind of sucks, but losing some health in the early game does not mean you're guaranteed to lose. Could you do 1 game of open fortune? I don't know what that means. I might grab Arc. Primordials as my secondary could be funny. Like Arc Warden and Razor are both pretty good.
They can't imagine the suffering.
Open Fort is where you lose streak on purpose by putting no units in. That's interesting. I feel like that's worse than just putting in some bad units so you don't take as much damage. Yeah, last game, if you want a good example of lose streaking, last game we took first and we were lose streaking up until like round 16. Worked out really well. Huh, this would give me Savage and the human bonus. Lycan could potentially be a good third. I don't think I want to sell this for the interest. Yeah, I'm going to sell him for the interest. This could be a good third as well. A good 7th unit as well. I could maybe build into warriors with my assassins too this way. Like, we could get Lycan, Kunkka, and then something else. Like, Lycan, Kunkka, Doom at the top end. Wow, they have an alchemist already. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, I don't want Doom with Queen of Pain. Lone Druid and Trench could be good. I could see that because those are these are elusive units. I'll grab Nature's Prophet for now in case I roll a Lone Druid. Sweet, there's an upgrade for Bloodseeker. Is Viper better? Is Viper better than something in here? Like, probably better than this. That opens me up for DK later, too. Having the position to open myself up for DK sounds great. Oh, these are creeps. I should have saved my interest. Never not missing interest on creep rounds here in Hooglandia. Lycan gives me 2 bonuses currently if I work him in. Pocket Sand would be absurd here. That's a tier 3 item though, so we probably don't see that till around 15 or so. Mask of Madness is absurd with Bloodseeker. Yeah, I don't know if I want this Druid line, but again, these units sell back for the same so long as they're 1 star. So like buying this is free because it doesn't cost me anything in the long term. When a unit is silenced, it cannot use its ultimate. Oh, look at their Drow Melt. Get him. Get him. Assassinate my children. Assassinate! Tasty, tasty. Look at the squad. Look at them go. Yeah, silencing does not affect units that only have passives, so that's why putting Mask on something like Bloodseeker is really good. Mask does not shut off passives. Now, I'm probably... Yeah, I don't, so like, this is the level 2 here, but like, in order to get this, I need 2 more levels before this is good. I think I just sell these for interest and then grab the Slark. You know, I think I want DK as my 7th unit here, or Lycan. I think DK would probably be ideal. And then I think I actually want to level here, because a lot of the things I'm looking for are higher, so I'd like to have a better chance to find them. Kunkka could also be fine. I think DK is better than Kunkka right now. But Kunkka's probably better than Lycan, although Lycan gives everything a 10% damage boost. Because he gives me the Savage bonus. Speaking of damage, Queen of Pain's doing the most, followed by Bloodseeker. Yep, so we're just gonna sit now. Look, Sand King, this guy. Sand King and Slark are the 2 we're looking for. We have a 30% chance of generating tier 3 units. 20% chance of hitting 10% chance of hitting DK. Okay. We're one of the first to 7. I think if we win this one, we'll be streaking. It's our first battle against this person in round 13. I don't know, Dagger. Right. And if we find a DK, I'm going to put DK in the back because he's ranged when he transforms right away. That's another Lycan. Is Templar Assassin better than anything I have? How does Templar Assassin compare to this level 2? Bounty Hunter's doing 1,000. I mean, Bounty Hunter's my second highest damage output here. I think Templar Assassin's better than Viper. I could see that. Until I get DK, yeah. I could see that. And like, honestly, I'm 1 away from Lycan leveling, so I might just keep Lycan if he levels up. So Slark is giving me... Oh, no, just the scale bonus, right? Okay. Yeah, that swap seems fine. So, when a unit is silenced, it doesn't get to use its ultimate ability, but Bloodseeker only has a passive ability, so silencing him doesn't impact him. We like Slark better than Sand King. Why is that? Mask is also good on Slark, because he also doesn't have a, an active. And again, I'm streaking, so I don't really want to roll aggressively. I'm close to a bunch of upgrades, though. Oh, I lose Savage without Sand King. Yeah, good call. Ah! Oh, it's a creep round. That's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. It was a creep round. Yeah, I want Sand King for the Savage bonus. We had talked about that. Who's got a good ability? I can put this on. All right, I think I'm gonna sell my extra queen here, so I can get my interest. I think Mask is better on Slark. Well, I'm not playing Slark at the moment. If we level Slark, we'll swap out the dragon. Everybody bounced it around. And again, Bounty Hunter's still putting up lots of damage here. We are the only one streaking here. We're to almost round 20 and everybody's still in the game. That's pretty good. Some other Bloodseeker, that's fine. Still pretty far off of this mattering. This is not worth the dragon bonus. The dragon bonus, you're looking for DK only. So I'll grab this for now because we're probably far enough away from the end game that we might be able to get an L3 Bloodseeker still. Honestly, if we find a Dragonite at this point, we might just level and put it and Lycan in. Oh, we were so close to getting her ult off again.
I won't tolerate another failure.
A Lone Druid is fantastic. Why is Lone Druid good with this composition? Can you explain? Yeah, we need some more L2s for sure. I might start rolling aggressively for them. I'm really close on a few L2s here. That's really unfortunate. I don't think I want to lose another point of interest here. We're still, like, winning against a lot of people, so I think this is fine. That game was even close. They changed anything with assassins. Not in a recent patch. They're still just bonus damage. This person pulled back into the corner to fight our assassins. That's smart. Wow, we just got melted. Freezer is so good. Oh, nope, we're still in it. Like I said, it can be hard. It can be hard to tell. I'm pretty sure 6 assassins is optimal. If you play 6, you can spread out into other bonuses very reasonably and play just quality units overall. Yeah, details on the Discord are here. Nine is definitely a meme, I agree. So someone mentioned Lone Druid was good in this build. Why is Lone Druid good in this build? I'm gonna buy him because it's a free roll.
Leave me to it.
2 tanks along with the Savage bonus. Wow, they have a level 3 Drow. Please kill her. Good job, squad. We're going down. All right, and then this is going to be, we're going into a creep round here. Yeah, I don't know that I want druids as my secondary. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm close to leveling. Like, maybe I keep the lone druid because I could roll them. Am I gonna lose to this creep round? Oh, we just lost to the creep round. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, it would be nice to hit a DK. I'm gonna level here because a lot of the stuff we're looking for is higher level. Did we miss Pocket Sand? That's sad. Alright, there's the DK.
They will regret opposing us.
I promise to
We are
make it
so
last.
bad at getting L2s this game. Holy crap. Oh yeah, DK in the back. Oh, we just got wiped. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have a bunch of L3s at this point. Or L2s at this point. And we still have 3, 4, 5 L1s. And these 2 stars are 1 in cost, or 1 and 2 cost 2 stars. So they are not particularly good.
I honor my oath.
This loses me the Savage bonus, but I think that's fine.
The ones who live will never forget me.
Oh, I should put the mask on Slark. Yeah, I should put the mask on Slark. I should put heal boots on this guy. Okay.
3 miles. are
All
better
right.
than
So you're
1.
saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna sell her and get my interest. Melt! Melt! Get out of here, Kunky. Nobody loves your boat. This is probably the next guy to go when Sand King levels up. He's pretty mediocre. He's a 1-star.
The Sisters of the Veil cannot be denied.
That's another one of those. You should replace Bounty with Phantom Assassin soon. You think I should just swap that?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Get him! Get their squishies in the back! I think we're losing? I can't tell. I think we're losing. I believe we're losing. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the DK. It just wasn't an upgrade. I mean, we're still at the top of the health total here, so if we roll some more upgrades here, we could be okay. Kind of sucks to lose our win streak, though. Yeah, they have a 3-star Omni. Was that a 3-star Omni? It is a 3-star Omni. A 3-star level 3 is absurd. It's real good. Knights are pretty good against assassins. Alright, that gives me that locks my savage bonus in. That's a Slark. I don't think I want the Slark. I'm 1 Viper or 1 DK away from an upgrade there. Slark. Like, what are the odds I hit a level 3 Slark? It's probably pretty slim, right? You think Phantom Assassin is better than Queen? Queen puts out a lot of damage round to round. Yeah, Slark with the mask is quite absurd. What do I want my next unit to be? What's my my 9th unit in this comp? Probably a human of some kind. Alright, pocket sand it is. Tide's not a bad idea. Yeah, because I already have a scale bonus, right? Tide or Medusa. God, that's an early Lich, but Lich just doesn't do anything for my comp. That's a Bloodseeker. I really just wanted the L3. So we're like a Bloodseeker, a Viper, or a DK away from those upgrades. Queen of Pain is good against Knights. Yeah, I might also realistically 3-star Queen of Pain eventually if we live long enough. Yeah, get out of here, Turd Ferguson. Got him. Got him. Slark, breaking the 4Ks. Go, Slark, go. Yeah, well, the game is telling us we want a Wind Ranger. I don't think that's the case, though. Alright, level 2 DK. Alright, oh, let's go. Alright, oh, let's go. Alrighty. Dragonite was number 3 before his upgrade on the damage chart, so
They should enjoy their last
we're
moments.
1-1 against Percy.
I
Let's do
know
it.
I will.
Yeah, especially when you're like right on the cusp of winning fights. Hitting that next 2-star when you've been really close, the 2-star will usually push you over the top. Yeah, DK correctly makes better dragons now. We need a Viper or one more of this guy. One more Bloodseeker and a Viper, the things we're looking for. We're still 4 queens off of that upgrade. Yeah, they fixed Basher too. That's a Phantom Assassin.
My blade will strike true.
You thought
All right,
I was
3 queens off.
dangerous before.
We're not going 9 assassins.
An interesting formation.
They are back in the corner. They know the assassins are coming for him, chat. If I hit the last Phantom Assassin, do I replace somebody? Bloodseeker is kind of falling off. I think we start saving to level because we really want to tide. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I'm just 1 off of both of these. Thanks, gamer. Do I Phantom Assassin and sell this? Oh, Bloodseeker is almost 3. Yeah, that's true. Do I just change him out for now, though? I think I swap him for the time being.
My enemies.
We can always bring him back in once he levels, right? Obviously, you're correct. We're not selling him because he's one of our L3s. Just bench him for the time being. This is sweet. I haven't had a successful Assassin's Cup before. All right, and this is a creep round. So not spending aggressively on the creep round. We hit the pocket sand item this game too, which is sweet. Blinds enemies when they land. We lost the 2 creep rounds ago. I think we're good now, though. We're the only person streaking in this game at the moment, which is nice. Because it's a creep round, so I don't really need the Seeker. If I hit the Seeker, who am I replacing? Is a real question. Viper is the worst one, but he's giving us the dragon boost. I might just level if I hit it, huh? So I can't quite level yet, right? I can't quite level yet. So I'm just gonna take my thing and then wait. I don't want to burn all my gold.
Kill them all.
They have 4 level 3s. Maybe I should have put mine in. Let's find out. Melt, my pretties, melt! I can't tell. I think we're losing. I think we've lost. was close. Strife, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Oh, did he just die? Oh yeah, Percy went down. Sweet. Yeah, I want the queen too. I'm not gonna level yet because if I wait one more turn, I save $5.
This time it must be different.
So I get 1 point. Oh no, not knights in the corner. Oh no. Oh no, they've got knights in the corner, chat. How are we ever supposed to beat the corner? It's our one weakness. Oh, are we gonna beat the knights in the corner? Nope, they've got 2 level 3s. Oh no. Maybe someone else will beat them. I think once we add the Bloodseeker in here, we might be okay. Once we get the Bloodseeker in here, I think we're gonna be okay. We were pretty close there. Yeah, Dragonite's really, really good. Yeah, they had 2 L3s at the end. Oh, does Bloodseeker get the mask now? No, I guess Slark is like really good. Oh, let's put it on something.
Who do they think they're dealing with?
Yeah, I should probably keep it on Slark. What I should do is I should put the boots that regenerate on the Bloodseeker. Slark doesn't have an ult, he's just passives, which is why he's a good mass target. Yeah, I probably actually want to leave it on him. Yeah, the 3-star Seeker's good. We beat the Knights in the corner, lost to our comp that round. The Knights in the corner lost to our comp that round. You want the second Queen of Pain over Larkin? Nah, I think I like the Savage bonus. Queen of Pain's doing a lot of damage, though. I like the Savage bonus. Oh, we might have high rolled when we beat them. We need to be luckier, chat. We need to be luckier. So we beat them on their board last round. Maybe they did some upgrades. Yeah, Lycan's really not doing a whole lot. Is Tide better than Lycan? %10 damage is a lot of damage. That's true. Again, like, everything here is doing 10% more because of Lycan. I could pull an Assassin. Is this better than... Nah, the other ones are giving good bonuses too, right? Nobody really has... Yeah, the units that aren't giving me anything are like individually good units though.
Let me guide you to victory. I'm done guiding.
They see me
shadows.
rolling, they hating.
My
Do 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 do. Do. All right, QOP, QOP, let's go. Let's go. My queen, your people need you. Oh, they tank so hard. Why do they tank so hard and they heal? We're gonna do it. All right, we're only fighting them now. I don't think I can give up, so we're just leveling now at this point, right? It's just a race to level. It's just a race to level and drop in Tide. Is Medusa better than Tide? How do we feel about Medusa versus Tide? Her ult does 20% physical damage. Tide and Medusa both give scaled. We're not high rolling as well this time around. Oh, we're doing okay. Oh, we took down the Omni. They have so much meat. You're not wrong. So this is, I need 36 divided by 4 is 9. So I need 45 gold. So we're just sitting for now. What's her range like? Her range is huge. She could probably sit back here and just snipe them while we get in there. I think Medusa might be better than Tide, especially I have an item that puts extra mana on her. Wow, my Queen of Pain is just not getting her ult off. I think I might want to reposition the Queen so she jumps in at a different spot. Wow, that was not close. I'm one gold. I'm 1 gold off of upgrading if I sell this. Medusa does give me interest. Keep the Brooch on Templar. Okay. Queen keeps getting silenced is the issue. Because they have the human bonus. Move everyone to the back right corner. Okay. Are we gonna survive or are we dead? We might be dead here. Alright, got one more chance here. Oh, and this is round 40. It's a creep round, right? This is the creep round? Okay. No, they're still 8. They just have more health than us now. Oh, we're definitely leveling. Oh, refresher on Tide. Now, I think the Tide's just gonna die, chat. I don't think the refresher... No, I think I want it on the Queen, because I think the Tide's gonna die before he gets it off. Alright. For all the bananas. It's been a close one. It's been a close one. This could be the last round either way. If we beat them, there might be another round. I could have tried to roll for 2 more Tides, but that's like all I could have done. Oh, thank you, Tide. Pour one out for my boy. This one goes out to my boy, Tide. I'm actually gonna switch those. Alright, we tried. Yeah, I am gonna put the refresher orb on Tide. Because she keeps dying when she jumps in. This could be the last round. They also went to 4 last round. Oh no, they changed positions. They're too smart for us. They changed positions. They're too smart. Tide died without ulting. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Shit! Oh no! Oh, they were too smart. Oh, they were... Oh, did we get him anyways? Oh, we won over here. We won over here. Oh, we did it! Oh, that was my first successful Assassin's comp. That worked out. That worked out pretty well. Good games. Good games, folks. I am gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm taking a short day. It does stream really well on Syndium. You're not wrong. And it's great. I really appreciate everybody hanging out, and thanks to all the subs that played some fun games. You intentionally sold your units to get income by having fast interest. Interesting. I will be back at some point over the weekend. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be live. I think I might stream the Red Bull thing late tonight. That starts in like 14 hours from now. So I'm going to like take like a 4-hour nap and then wake up to do that in the middle of the night. But if you didn't catch all of our Underlords today, we played 4 or 5 games, I think. It'll all be up on YouTube later tonight. I'm also going to clip out one of our games that really highlighted lose streaking really well. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch all y'all later. Everybody have a good one. Find someone else streaming currently to host. Yep, Savitz is on and streaming Underlords.